Hello again, everybody. It's RSXE's here, back with another video on Fire Emblem Heroes. Today I'm going to be doing a Tier 19 arena run. I ping from Tier 19 and Tier 20 just to get the 4 orbs because it's really nice. Little bonus. I finally got my seasonal Tharja, which is one of the best units in the game. It's incredible just to see how much insanity that she does with her close counter base kit. It's disgusting. I actually summoned a plus attack minus res one as well, but I'm currently using the one I got in the summoning session last video, and it's on a mixed movement emblem team, which works pretty well. So I'm going to go over each team member individually, starting with Siegbert. Now, Siegbert's a pretty fun unit around. He's plus speed minus defense, which kind of takes away Ignis, but it's not the biggest deal in the world. He was plus speed and not minus attack and not minus speed. So that's really, what more can you ask for in a fairly good unit like Siegbert? It just takes away a little bit of his bulk, but relatively very strong. He's got Swift Sparrow built into his sword along with the Death Blow, so it makes him a very strong unit overall in his base kit. And along with Attack Tactic, this grants a +6 boost to all of your allies within 2 spaces, which is incredible as long as you just use a few different types of movement. So you can run just mixed movement emblem essentially, and it's very, very strong just to have. And I gave him an attack speed +2 Sacred Seal just because it makes him that much stronger. Moving right on to Artana, who is minus defense plus speed.
I should apologize. I'm still in training and not quite battle ready.
You should apologize, you interrupted me. She's running her base Vidofnir set with a close counter Sacred Seal. Close defense Sacred Seal. Oi, close counter Sacred Seal would be freaking broken. Oh boy, please give us that IS. Just immediately power creep Winter Tharja. She's plus attack minus defense merge +1. Her kit's really strong. She's got Fury 3 and Hit and Run, which I've added. Her base kit's not too bad either. For Vidofnir is one of the stronger weapons, and she also, I believe, comes with Hit and Run for sure. So she has, oh no, she comes with the, that's right, she has speed and defense +2, which is, not a bad one at all. Moving on, I've got my Inigo, who is a very, very good dancer. Obviously, I just started using him today. He is plus HP minus speed, which is kind of sad, but not really a lot you can do about it. And just in general, a very strong unit. Triangle Adept 3, Bow Breaker 3, Hone Attack 3, and Distant Defense 3 makes him very strong against Reinhardt and Bravelyn. And finally, the star of the show, Winter Tharja, the normal girl, who is obviously not normal, running her standard kit of Close Counter, Vengeful Fighter 3, and Candelabra, which is one of the better weapons, especially when refined. After refinery, you get +5 HP, making her a very good candidate for Panic Ploy Seal. But I'm giving her attack +3 Sacred Seal. This actually boosts her attack back up to the plus attack stat. So I'm running, this is currently a plus HP minus speed Tharja, and would very much rather have the minus speed than the minus res boon because, Bane, because res is one of her best stats, and it's very hard to get around her. Even with if she uses Deflect Magic Sacred Seal, Reinhardt can't even kill her sometimes. So, very good. I'm running the Res Ploy 3 from one of my, from a minus attack Sonya. So, I got rid of my Sonya finally. Anyhow, moving right along, we're going to try and get 7 in a row. And starting off against Zuan and his Armor Emblem sub-team here. So he's got his Hector, which is a standard Hector build, Panic Ploy 1 built in for sure. So I don't want to be too presumptuous here. We've got standard Black Knight build merged +1, it looks like. Ooh, Black Luna Vantage build, along with the Distant Defense 3, standard Fjorm build, and standard Ira build. Okay. Now let's get right into this.
Yes.
I'm going to start by moving the team over here, just to get a little more control over what happens. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move my Tana up here to defend. And this should allow Tana to deal with the Black Knight much better.
I will help.
And we are going to proc that. Whew. Now whether one Black Luna kills us or not is really up to that. And we are going to have to pull back our units.
Alright.
Moving her here should be fine.
Time for tea. Yes.
And they're going to come in. Oof. And the Black Luna's going to proc.
Will you survive?
And how much is it? Will she survive? With the +7 defense, she is going to survive, and she's going to be able to kill the Black Knight. The close defense Sacred Seal pulling in really good there, making it much easier for me to not die to that problem we were having. Now as for that Ira, that could also be an issue. She's a very strong player phase unit, so I do have to be patient. We are going to take out the Hector very easily here due to that Vengeful Fighter absolutely obliterating him. He is going to get that quick riposte, it's not even going to matter. And he is gone just like that, instantly proccing her skill. From here I'm going to go ahead and I think my Siegbert one-rounds the Ira, and he does, thanks to his speed boosts. He's going to be able to double her thanks to the Swift Barrel built in. And just like that, that is gone. And I believe that my Tharja can tank the Fjorm. And actually, I believe she kills Fjorm due to the dropping of the nuke off of the Glacies, and this will kill Fjorm. Absolutely kill Fjorm. Just an incredibly huge proc from Glacies all the time. And we're going to be getting that first win there pretty easily, which is nice. I do wish there was a way to grind Refining Stones rather than just Arena Assault, because we can grind Arena coins very nicely, but Arena Assault is the only, getting high Arena scores is the only way for us to get the good things that we want. And it looks like we are going to be fighting fully against, whew, this is an odd team to comprehend against. We are going to go ahead and we're going to move our Tharja into here.
Yes.
And I'm going to pull my Siegbert away. So that way, maybe he won't have to deal with the Fjorm, just in case. And we are going to kill Joshua. Tharja is just such a strong unit. It's so scary to fight her in enemy phase. Dropping absolutely the biggest nukes of all time, completely obliterating Joshua, one of the best Tempest Trials units in the game, second only to Black Knight. Inigo, not going to take anything, just getting completely floored, out of existence. And from here, I'm going to have to try and deal with that Fjorm. I will go ahead and swing at the Ike as well, getting some damage in on him as well. And I think I could probably just end this turn off pretty easily if I go. You know, actually, I don't even think Fjorm can kill Tharja. I'm gonna risk it all. Yep. She's not gonna kill Tharja. Instead, we're gonna get the perfect 39 Glacies and destroy. Oh no, wait. Okay. But unfortunately for Brave Ike, he is not going to be able to do enough damage to kill Tharja. And he's gone. And once again, another unit gone and downed, and we are going to just be able to finish off Fjorm with our Inigo. Once again, showing how disgustingly powerful of a unit Winter Tharja is for sure. Very, very powerful, being able to tank a lot of the meta. Just overall, she can even tank Bravelyn, one of my favorite counters on Armor Emblem for Bravelyn. So very strong work there. Very nicely done for sure. And it is fun to see that happen. So we've got a Nephany with Slaying Lance, Refined in Res, along with the Moonbow standard build. We've got an Alondite here. We've got standard build on that. Noaton as well. So we've got a pretty interesting team to be going up against. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be setting my tonic here for sure.
Yes.
I'm going to pull my squadron in, and I believe I should be fine to deal with this Nephany. We are going to easily take her damage, and it's going to be doing nothing to us. From there, I'm going to pull my Tharja. I'm going to swap with my Tharja here, pull my Tana up a little bit, and pull Tharja onto the defensive tile, as well as keeping my Siegbert within range to buff everybody for more. Diana is doing nothing to us as well, meaning generally a very free win off of that. Got some Discord running, I think, in the background as well. And then, yeah. And here... Ooh.
Time for tea. Yes.
Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to go one, get the poke in with our Tharja for sure.
Okay.
Two, leaving Nephany at just one lonely little HP. And because she's a Wrath build, not an advantage build, Siegbert will be able to sweep in and just go for a little light poke there to finish things off.
Yes.
Very nicely done indeed. Yes, excellent. And goodbye, Black Knight. He's not going to be able to proc that Black Luna because it is not a physical attack, and he's gone. Incredibly freaking strong. And actually, I think, yeah, Siegbert can just clean up the Hector here. So, one poke and two pokes. And that's going to be doing it for that round as well. Very easy overall, very easy run. Space Goat. Moving right along, we are going to continue this steamroll if the internet will allow us. There we are. This is a rather low score we're getting from this one. Man, we've got a pretty scary team going up against here. We've got a +1 Merge Xander, it looks like. Because ours is +1, yeah. So he's +1 Verge Xander, along with a Dorcas, a Fjorm, and that Divine Tearfing. So we're going to go right into it. We're going to throw our freaking Tharja over there and just get this team all ready up for fun in the sun. From there, I'm going to go ahead and set my Tharja onto the defensive tile because it just makes her a monster to deal with for the most part. I don't even think Sigurd can deal with it. Sigurd won't even be able to deal with it. Just absolutely vanishing him for sure. He procced it. It's too late. Goodbye. Getting rid of Sigurd in one swoop. From there, I think I'm going to swap here with my Tana, because in terms of defensive units, Tana makes it easier to deal with Xander. And even with Armored below 3, Tana is still going to do a lot of damage just because she's that strong of a unit, completely vanquishing the Xander. And the Fjorm is going to move in, and we should be able to one-round her. And thanks to our drag back, we are going to hit, run, and switch with our Tharja immediately after this. So Tana is going to kill the Fjorm, and then pull back, and then I'm going to be able to switch and move my Tharja up for one more space to where she will be able to eviscerate Dorcas. So as you can see, Tharja just completely evaporates every single one of the top units in the game, including Reinhardt if you run the seal. I did mention that earlier. So, yeah, easily S+ tier, in my opinion, for sure one of the top units of the game. And it's very, very hard to argue that as well. Like, she will easily be able to take out Ike and Hector here. And I will just show that off very quickly. Obviously, she can take out Bolin too, but I have an Inigo dedicated for that. So, needless to say, this unit is absolutely fantastic for taking out lanes as well. And now for Fjorm. Fjorm is a bit of an issue, just in general most of the time. One of the tougher units to deal with for sure. And from there, I'm actually going to pull my Tharja to the other side. of the river here.
All right.
And it should be a-okay. I just want to be able to get rid of the Fjorm relatively easily. And Tana is my dedicated Fjorm killer on this team. Any unit that can steadily double Fjorm will be able to take her out. So, very nicely done there. I will be throwing my Tharja here, and I will pull a swap. And this Ike will be on a defensive tile, and even still, we will be destroying him with Tharja. Incredibly so. One of the most vicious units in the game. Be gone. And Ike is inarguably one of the best. Really? Oh, he doesn't have like he doesn't have Ignis. If he had Ignis on, he would have killed me. Or Bonfire. But Inigo is going to be able to kill the Hector here. Although, no, it wouldn't have even mattered. Wow, okay. Yeah, look at that. Inigo takes out Hector at full HP. Obviously, Tharja would have been able to handle that, or Siegbert, so I'm not too concerned. It's all Gucci here. Yes, remember that the year is 2017, while you're struggling with your last final semester, exams. Good luck to everybody on that, by the way. Someone is out there making hundreds of dollars by saying, not hundreds, millions of dollars just by saying Gucci Gang over and over again. So life is not good. And this should be good for the most part. I see no real problem with this team here. The Effie is a standard Brave Lance set, so we'll be fine. We're literally taking no damage from Hector here, so we have no reason not to drop a bomb on him. Virtually nothing. He's a Bonfire set, still doesn't do anything. And once again, we are just going to eviscerate him. How much damage is this going to do? 14? Be gone. Instead of, be gone, comma, thought, it's more of like be gone, dash, thought. It's like the quote of said thought. And I'm doing enough to kill this. That's sad. Effie is going to get out of here because of that Wary Fighter sadness, and we are going to kill her with the greatest of ease, for sure. We're also on a defensive tile, so this Fjorm isn't going to be doing anything to us. And since that is a Slaying Edge, plus we should be fine to handle that Baruka. I mean, not Baruka, Selena. I've also been using Baruka very much of late, so very strong unit, and very easily handling this. The Bonfire could have been actually chaotic there, but we're going to be finishing her off instead. Very easily done, and Fjorm is going to die to Artana due to us having a very we have a very enemy phase oriented team here. A lot of the units being very strong in the enemy phase, aside from Siegbert. So, yeah, it looks like we just got one very easy map left to do. And we'll have a fairly high score. I think it'll be a high enough score, actually, to the point where I won't even have to deal with the other, another round of arena score, like I normally would have to. But instead, I'm just going to throw my Tharja here. And it should be relatively easy to handle the rest of this team here. I will take out that performing Olivia, because she will be baited into attacking us. Oh, she didn't be. What be this? I'm still gonna wait here, because I do feel like I can just kill it. I'm gonna use my Siegbert over here, though.
Yes.
Get my whole team on this side. Wait for that Azura to, that Olivia to attack me. Or just not. Okay, that's fine. Cool. You do that. I'm gonna kill off this Ike. One poke. And after I dance, it will be two poke. And that'll be gone of the Brave Ike. And he's out of here. Very easily done. And now, there are very few choices that the units will have to go for. Oof. The advantage set? He is, so we're actually just going to wait it out.
Good day.
Okay, I'm Siegbert.
All right.
And the reason we're waiting this out instead of attacking is actually because we're going to be able to very easily handle it via the strength of our return fire over that, because Kaleshis. And again, Vengeful Fighter just being one of the strongest skills in the game really does help overall. As you can see, for those of you who don't know what Vengeful Fighter does, if its HP is above 50%, the HP threshold that you have is above 50%, you're not going to be dying to about anything.
Let's dance.
Really from here, I'm just going to pull all my team members back and
All right.
wait it out a little patiently until I can handle this character safely.
Yes.
I can now deal with the Lucina because I had my mixed movement buffs up, and that'll be the end of the Lucina. And you haven't been seeing it, but subtly throughout the entirety
Siegbert.
Good day.
of this just playing on the map,
Let's do this.
Siegbert's buff has steadily made this incredibly disgusting to do. And we are just going to be finishing off the Olivia
What?
next turn, and she won't even be able to do anything to our Tharja, obviously, but she's just going to go right for the Inigo, dying at the hands of her own son.
Grand finale.
And he is right, grand finale right here. What a fitting special to end on. And that's going to be it, just straight up 7 in a row. One of the easiest teams to ever do that with. I might want to plus 10 this team. Psych, I can only plus 10 none of them, essentially. Inigo's gone, Tharja will be gone, so there is no plus 10ing this team, and I'm not going to summon Furtana or Siegbert anymore. So that's going to be it, though. If you all enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and this is War6 signing off. Let me know what team you'd like to see run next time I do an arena, because I enjoyed running the arena this time, and yeah, expect more content in the future. Peace.